The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you. Jesus said to his apostles, "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Whoever receives you receives me, and whoever receives me receives the one who sent me. Whoever receives a prophet because he is a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. And whoever receives a righteous man because he is a righteous man will receive a righteous man's reward. And whoever gives only a cup of cold water to one of these little ones to drink, because the little one is a disciple, amen, I say to you, he will surely not lose his reward." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
It was not the Ritz, nor was it probably even a lovely home in the suburbs. But a woman, the Bible tells us she was a well-to-do woman, knew that Elisha the prophet would come to visit their family on a regular basis. And so she asked her husband if it might not be a good idea to set aside a place where he might come and rest. She said to her husband, "I know that he is a holy man of God. And since he visits us often, let us arrange a little room on the roof and furnish it for him with a bed, table, chair, and a lamp, so that when he comes to us, he can stay there." We have no idea what the name of the woman was. We do know that in the Bible she is often referred to as the Shunammite woman, but that's all. We know Elisha's name. We know the name of his servant. Now, where did the servant come in? Elisha, being a good man and a holy man, realized that he should do something for the woman who had made this wonderful provision for him. He wasn't sleeping out with the camels. He wasn't in a tent somewhere. He had this really kind of neat spot where he could take ease in between all his proclamations from God. And so he wanted to know, is there anything I can do for her? And he said to his servant, Gehazi, "Can something be done for her?" And Gehazi said, "Yes." Now, he didn't say, "Why don't you send her a few flowers from 1-800-Flowers?" He didn't say to her, how about a box of chocolates from C's? No, he said, she has no son, and her husband is getting on in years. In other words, that's what you can do for her. You can take away the shame that she feels because she has no child. And particularly, she has no son, which in the Hebrew tradition is a very important situation in the family. The first son is very important. And so, Elisha calls the woman and has her come to the place where he resides and says to her, this time next year, you will be fondling a son. Elisha saw that he had been given great hospitality, and in turn, he gave a great gift back to the woman. I've always thought that the story of Elisha and the woman is an amazing story, a wonderful story in the Bible about hospitality and how important hospitality is in all our lives. I often remember my mom and dad speaking about the people who had welcomed them when they came from Ireland. Each a different family, different place, but at the same time, the same kind of welcome. The welcome to somebody who was strange, somebody who was different, someone whom they hardly knew. All they knew was that somehow they were related. So it is a great gift for us to welcome other people into our homes and into our neighborhoods. It is a gift that we are reminded of by Elisha the prophet. He is telling us that this woman had offered him a simple gift of hospitality. And in return, she received the profound gift of being able to bear a son. Now, we don't have great prophets wandering the United States. But we do have many people coming to our neighborhoods here in Grand Rapids who need our welcome. Refugees are coming to our country and coming to this city, and they need welcome. They need our concern and love for them. We are very fortunate here at the Cathedral to already have many members in our community who are refugees. They come from the Congo and they come mostly from Rwanda. And it is our task as a community to welcome them as fellow Christians, and in this case, Catholics, who celebrate with us the same communion that they have seen all their lives. But it is also important for us to recognize that there are refugees in our midst whom we indeed are called to welcome, to give to them what we would wish to have happen to ourselves. Jesus says to us, "Whoever receives you receives me, and whoever receives me receives the one who sent me." Jesus is telling us that it is important, if we are Christians, And if we are following him, that we welcome people, that we receive them. He is telling us that there are no strangers in our midst if we welcome them. And he says to us in other parts of the scriptures, welcome the stranger. So Jesus is telling us to welcome those who are around us, who need our welcome. And he also tells us that the person who welcomes other people in his name will receive a reward for what they do. The reward of a life in and with Christ. So Jesus asks us to welcome the stranger. It is a voice within us. And Dag Hammarskjöld, the former Secretary General of the United Nations from 1953 to 1961, once said, "The more faithfully you listen to the voice within you, the better you will listen to what is sounding outside." Listen to the voice of Jesus within you.